If you've done any amount of reading on the subject of hair loss and hair growth, you've probably read that one of the main factors that cause hair loss is testosterone, more specifically DHT, or dehydrotestosterone, which is an androgen sex steroid created from the free testosterone that is flowing through your body. DHT is famous for being considerably more potent than testosterone, which is why it can have such a strong effect on a person's head. The link between testosterone, DHT, and hair growth can be easily seen when you notice how much more often it is guys who are affected by hair loss, rather than women. Male pattern baldness and alopecia areata are the two most types of hair loss. In many cases, in fact, they are one and the same thing. Can hair grow back if you quit masturbating? When you think about hormones, it is natural to think about the effect excessive masturbation can have on them. As testosterone is the main sex steroid, it means that there must be a direct link between testosterone levels and hair regrowth. While retention does seem to at least temporarily increase your testosterone levels, the effect on your hair shouldn't be negative, as testosterone isn't the problem behind your hair loss. DHT is, and DHT production seems to ramp up after a person masturbates. Here's some research on the subject. The study cited above clearly states that both DHT and estradiol were significantly increased in the subjects that masturbated, while they remained unchanged in the control group, meaning those that did not masturbate. Can retention reverse hair loss? According to the study cited above, there is a probable chance that retention can indeed reverse your hair loss, and in fact add to some regrowth. However, you won't have the same amount of hair that you did when you were 16, but you can buy yourself some time with retention. Recently, I noticed some extraordinary amount of hair growth when I combined retention with no milk. In other words, I stopped consuming any kind of dairy apart from butter. For the first time ever, I actually noticed my hairline to be getting lower on my forehead. It seems that modern dairy is filled to the brim with estrogen, which made for a terrible combination with the amount of DHT people that jerk off have. Retention might be one of the best natural remedies for hair growth. No one on the internet can tell you what the exact cause of your baldness is. There are blood tests and hair follicle scanning equipment that can help with this, but beware. Most doctors that work in this field are there to only take your money. I regard retention as a natural hair growth remedy. I don't believe that there is any miracle herb or tea that is going to get your hair back. But what is possible is to reverse any negative chemical effects that might be affecting your outside appearance. For most guys, the worst things that can negatively affect their outside appearance is living an unhealthy lifestyle. This includes fapping to porn, eating processed or junk food, not exercising at least twice a week. What is the ultimate hair growth formula? It can be summed up as the following. Live as healthy as humanly possible. Block all pornography from your life. Try to take as little artificial chemicals as possible. Try to sleep at least 8 hours every night. What about retention and facial hair? After the top of the head, facial hair is the second most important piece of hair every guy has. In fact, some guys tend to enjoy their facial hair more than regular hair, probably because it makes people look more masculine. Anyway, a common question arises of whether retention can fill in the bald spots some guys have in their facial hair. The answer is a resounding yes. Retention boosts testosterone levels, balances your hormones, and removes excess DHT. These are all things that are beneficial to facial hair growth. The only thing that can hinder retention effect on facial hair is if you have a genetic predisposition towards not growing facial hair.